I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter, and I bet I know one who's already planning to go.
I don't know what happened. I thought I was dead, electrocuted. Everything went black. I was so scared. Always been afraid of the dark. But I don't feel scared anymore. I don't feel weak. I feel full of power, alive with energy. I don't have to be scared of the dark now. I can make my own light. But I need more. More energy, more power. I know where to go. Where the lights never go out.
If I don't make it to the fundraiser soon, things could get ugly.
Yo, Spidey! High five! Hey! This is for you. Tell him.
Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts! But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you...
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Thank you. I was so scared. And the judges give Spidey a
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
just what I wanted. Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B. Who can resist that?
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. When you put forth this week in effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Skinny, ain't you?
Now, on to you. Again.
You're not so scary a person.
Et voila! Hey, pay attention.
Now you must fight!
Did you expect me to stand there?
You are all flesh and no substance!
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Time to mingle. See what these big shots have to say about what's going on. It's my lucky day.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay in my book.
Yeah? What's his training? What if he hurts someone while he's saving them? Who pays their medical bills? That Daily Bugle guy is right. He's a menace.
Hey, with all these crooks turning the streets into a war zone, I'll take all the help we can get.
The task force is all the help we need. Now that Fisk is properly funding it, the police can handle this.
What's your problem with Spider-Man?
My problem is no one should have that kind of power without having to answer to the public. It's like that old saying, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
It's not really absolute power. He's not ruling us. I see it more like great power. And what's to say he's not using that great power responsibly? Don't you think there's at least a chance of that?
Ha! You've been reading too many comic books, pal.
If I miss too many more classes, I'm gonna have a crisis on campus.
Isn't it kind of ironic for Wilson?
There's a big difference between white-collar crime.
Of course, Fisk is corrupt, but he's a businessman first and foremost. And at the end of the day, he does more good for this city than bad.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care. But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance by blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very ward that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. That truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders.
Spidey! Give me a hand, will ya?
Something bad's going down.
Hurry! I can't hold it for long!
Remember, I am not a horse. Do not kick me.
What are you doing, Reigns? Those dudes stuck in traffic hate us right now!
The shaken victim said, if Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Gonna have to find another way. right away.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Oh, snap! Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. This is why they call me amazing.
Bam! There he is!
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Feel bad? You're not. All right, you're not good.
You're just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. Just a little closer. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. I almost feel like a bully.
A violent shootout between police and criminals was ended by Spider-Man.
If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right?
He's right here!
Caller reports suspects attempting to break into a vehicle.
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that.
Nobody, huh? I'll choose a volunteer.
Get back to the action.
Gotta turn tail. That mask don't scare me.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
I see it through!
Let's not fight. Never mind, let's fight.
Tricks, time to fight like men. Huh?
almost feel like a bully.
Got 221S, residential, over.
The happy faces of residents no longer afraid to walk the streets prove once again why he's called your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Time for alternative transportation. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the firstminutes? That's true. John was just a man. There is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
Pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Now we'll see who is strong.
That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. You can't let it hit the streets. And me without my marshmallows.
I just called David. He says the carnage killer's still tied up.
We know it's just one man. Maybe he has friends. Maybe there's an army of them.
Maybe your mother dropped you on your head too many times. Just be ready for anything.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? Come to Papa.
No more tricks.
When you put this week in effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
There! Get him!
Why can't they all be like that?
Eyes on me. I saw something.
Booyah!
How disappointing.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. These weapons hit the streets, it'll be a disaster. Make sure that doesn't happen. 2 down, 2 to go. Night. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. Spidey dance party! Well, more of a size of class, really. See, this is what bad guys shouldn't have nice weapons. You leave them out where anything could happen. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. He's not so tough now that he's been caught. He's begging for his life.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. That's what I'm talking about. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? Sometimes I even impress myself.
Did you hear? The Carnage Killer? We have him. Sasha Screw brought him in.
Here? Are they crazy?
Calm down, he's not a monster. He's not even very big.
I don't care how big he is. I saw what he did to Vasily. I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Hey, pay attention! I'm gonna do this again for your benefit. If that guy was telling the truth, and they've got the Carnage Killer here, I've got to stop them before they murder him. Just like I do for anyone else. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
What is climbing?
Spider-Man, let's see what you can do.
It is different fight.
Et voila! Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. The only way to make sure those weapons don't hurt anyone is to weapon them. Luckily, I'm good at that. And boom goes the dynamite.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Please, nobody.
That guy's no killer. Always look so surprised.
Now we'll see who is stronger. What good is climbing walls now?
You deliberately moved.
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
Running out of tricks, are we?
It's different fighting man to man, huh?
If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
We have a disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
Fellas, I got him!
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
I'll take you on any day. Mano a mano.
This is why they call me amazing.
You're not so scary.
You're starting to get predictable. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Web-slinging fail! Now that's fun! That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look. But your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals. Killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on.
Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
And heave!
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him.
Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.
Spidey, it's Whitney. You know I support what you do, so here's a word to the wise. Look out for the task force.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Huh, great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Nice deal. Don't expect him to let it go.
We have a disturbing the peace call. Stand by for location.
Got this. Yeah, but I'm gonna. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
Oh, you're all hat, no cattle.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
It ain't you.
I almost died just then. Of boredom.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
It's my lucky day.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
You took it. Only you know. You're all tricked. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? I almost died just then. Of boredom.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
He's terrifying!
We have reports of an attempted car theft currently in progress.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Not gonna happen. Et voila!
Tougher than you.
I might just have a future at this. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? I'm always awesome, but sometimes I'm extra awesome.
Spider-Man, help out a retired cop?
There's danger. I can feel it. Okay, let's ride off into the sunset.
Quit asking.
That'll wake you up.
This looks dangerous. You get workers' comp?
The shaken victim said, "If Spider-Man hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened."
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
Yeehaw! Gotta catch the little fish, too.
Skinny, ain't you?
No fancy trick. Fight like Nick.
I'll come right out with some cold water.
You're all tricked.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like I was really scared. That someone might see me fighting you losers.
Neighborhood residents thanked Spider-Man for cleaning up their community, calling him, quote, one of us.
Just when you think I can't get any better.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
Did you just call the woman I love fat?
Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious guy, I almost feel like a bully.
We got a 221S residential.
The happy faces of residents.
Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
I heard we're moving stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of scary.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes! Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Come on, show me what you got.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dumped it! Whew! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it. Engine and get out, last chance.
This is why they call me amazing.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Don't feel bad. You're not. Car bombs. They go off here. Give them this. They're persistent. Just in time.
Got the spider!
Cut it a little close there. Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. Oh yeah!
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Time for alternative transportation.
Yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here. What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some.
Why'd it have to be a museum? Museums are like I'm back in school.
Trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Ah, is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. I webbed your... I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
Yo, over here! Fella, I got...
When you put forth this week in effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. Booyah!
You're not so scary in person. Take you on anything.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time. I want to, do the right thing. But your track record...
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Don't feel bad. You're not...
Faster than you expected, huh?
Not this time, pal. This week and effort? I feel like you don't respect me.
I don't like this any more than you do.
Come to Papa.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Just a little closer. Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. And heave!
To all this trouble for little old me.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face. Just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection. A new life, safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Where am I? How did I get back into the city? That transformer must have...
Now that's fun! Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, everyone forgets I exist. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him... I can't go see Harry like this.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay, One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Oh yeah! Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
It was my idea to hit the liquor store. You owe me half.
No way! I made bail!
It's barely worth my time. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Oh, you're all hat, no cat.
I might just have a future at this. I almost died just then. Of boredom.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on...
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait.
Hey, what'll it be, true believer?
So, my old enemy, we meet again. Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic? If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt, or even kill. put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it, but...
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty, but maybe I can still find some answers. Craven must know I'm after him. He left and took most of his stuff. But he didn't have time to get it all. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them. You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. Come get me, boy.
Ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach this spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible! I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
You have learned much. You flail around like a drunken behind.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Now I'm onto you.
You grasp at shadows.
Spot them in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport.
Don't feel bad. You're not.
It's so be it. To the death.
No, that's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that. Who can resist that? Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah. I'll take that. It's my lucky day. Just what I wanted.
Not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the deliveries. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word.
The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Task? I don't like working with cops, even crooks.
Shh! People work around here.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green, and if you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you need to know.
Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious.
Got the spider!
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
What's that? The spider!
That armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing.
You're not fighting Spidey dance part!
Well, web shooters are down.
That mask don't scare me.
You're just some skinny kid. I'm gonna beat you senseless. And a perfect
Dispatch, I have possible movement. If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Not again. The armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Assault on police. You've been busy, Spider-Man. You'll add more crimes to the list.
Why can't they all be like that?
Care what beef you had with a guy in your old crew? There's no more Russians, no more Italians or Yakuza. We all...
You're a fool,
Man, this
Spider-Man.
armor's sweet.
You think those
Ain't nothing
lackeys
stops
will do any more than
Yeah, the
they-
Kingpin's scary.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
I can check that one off my list.
Here, he's right! Come on, show me what you got!
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Do you know how much you cost me? But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Webs, do your stuff. This is where they come.
I suppose when you let such a
good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. They'll make wonderful news footage.
Ionic webbing? Do your stuff. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
What? Got the spider!
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
You fancy yourself a hero. I know more of this city than you could ever dream of.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
Come on, what's the spider gonna do? He messes with us. He just gives us an excuse to bust him for assaulting an officer.
Nothing. Time, pal. This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered.
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. Ionic webbing's my best shot here. Just send me the dry cleaning bill. Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect.
Who can resist that?
Here,
oh yeah. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still.
I see him!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
The spider! Swarm on me!
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Running out of tricks, are we?
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Could be worse. I could be... It's like a bouncy house. Am I right? Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list?
I see. Huh? Got the spider! I see him! Come on, show me what...
This is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. This one time, that armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing.
Got the spider! That mask don't scare me.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
No more games, Buffalo Buddy. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
Hide their food!
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live
There's gonna be a test. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
This is what happens when a
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. That something as strong is it?
Hey man, I get it. You were a bully back then, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. You start hurting people. When you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven to lead us, Cassidy? You're so proud of me. Tell me what you did.
Not so confident now, are you?
For this weak and effort? I feel like you don't respect me. You're so fat. When you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" It's like a bouncy house. Am I right? You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean, but... You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
I've got more than enough power to burn you!
cares? Well, I'll make them care. Spiders before you. Yours! But go ahead! Let me stop you!
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Everyone in here is doomed! Look on the other side!
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! Don't let me stop you! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
There's something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me. There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. And your power up's gonna be through the roof.
This is all your fault!
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not.
Show you what it's like to be!
sharpshooters are down. No, really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash? To you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go. You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you? Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together.
I'd rather die than go back.
Fighting, but could you recharge my phone?
It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Ah!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.